What's going on, everybody? Welcome to www.hypeon.tv. I'm DJ Cluedo reporting for Hypeon and Radio Cardiff. Joining me today is one of the UK's biggest grime producers, ZDOT. What's going on, ZDOT? Everything cool?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in Wales right now, having a good time in the studio, been working. It's great.
Official Mixtape Awards. You're in a big category, Best Producer.
Best Producer of 2010.
Remind our audience and our viewers some of the other names that you were up against.
Steel Bangles was in there. Boom Blast. Dot Rotten was in there.
Lots of big names.
Wow.
Yeah. So how does it feel to basically to have won and to achieve that?
Yeah, it feels great. Like, obviously, I feel like I did put the most work in out of all the producers on there. Obviously, I was the main producer on people like Gets' album. Produced a lot of tracks of people like Wiley. So yeah, man, I feel like it was deserved.
So, what's the award like?
You know what? Let me show you what it looks like. Let me show the camera.
That's the OMA award, yeah. Where'd you keep it? Pride of place?
You know what? It's right on my speaker, right in the studio. So like, I see it. I'm at work. I'm working, and see the speaker, and I can say, you know what? I've got that, but let me get the next one. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting back on that one, definitely.
Obviously, you've worked with pretty much the who's who in the UK scene. Who do you think you've worked best with?
No, that's a hard question for many reasons. Like, I like working with MCs and I like working with singers, but to say there's a best, I don't know if I could do it. But like, people like Wiley are great to work with, people like Gets are great to work with, Dollar as well. Obviously Lauren Mason I'm working with. There's a lot of people I work well with, so I don't know who the best was.
Cool. So who would you say you've got the best results with so far?
Best results, yeah. I would say buy my CD, A New Light. Oh, that's going to be on iTunes. Physical copies will be available as well. That's right.
So then, A New Light. So how is it you bring all the tracks together, and what's your formula when you're working on projects like A New Light? How do you decide to bring all them together?
Basically, like, I've done previous CDs such as Route to Success, like 1 and 2, and A New Light's in the same format as that, half instrumental and half vocals. Basically, I get my favourite artists at the time, or people I feel like I work well with, get them in the studio, get vibes in, like their vocal track, then the beats I'll make, like Dirty Date VIP, you know what I mean? So I'll get beats that I know will get a big demand.
Yeah, and then you just kind of bring it all together.
Yeah, basically just the best of all elements of grime and UK music.
Cool.
Who's the fucking gangster?
I don't like to box myself in. Like, I don't want to be known as a grime producer forever, even though some people will be like, yeah, he's the youngest grime producer or whatever. I call myself a music producer. So I like to display different skills, not just grime. You might see a hip hop, rap, R&B, pop, dance. You know what I mean? I make everything, so I like to display different skills.
And also what I've noticed, and you can see this on the lineup for A New Light, you're working with artists all around the UK.
Yeah, that's right.
Like Warwico, RIO, and obviously you come down to Wales as well.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
you're getting about as well.
Do you know what it is? I feel like people from like Manchester, Birmingham, even Wales, like, I feel like sometimes they get brushed under the carpet a bit too easy just because they're not from London. And from an early time, like from when I first started making music, I was linking up with people like Vader, talking to people like Lady Leisha, working with people like Shifty and that from Manchester. So I've always had an eye outside of London, and I feel like that's something that I've personally helped contribute towards.
Now, something I'd like to pick your brains about is obviously you're well up on the UK urban music scene. As we've mentioned, you collaborate with artists from all around the country. What I would like to think is the next region to blow on the UK map is going to be the Wales scene. What would be your advice to some of the artists, the labels, and everybody involved with the scene to help us gain the national recognition?
Do you know what I'd say? I'd say like, work hard. Like, work so hard. Like, if you really want this, if you really believe that you can do it, work hard. Don't stop for anyone. People are always going to tell you that you can't do it, and if you believe in yourself, that is, I'd say that's 90%. You're 90% there. You know what I mean?
Self-belief, yeah.
You have to invest in yourself as well.
Okay.
There's a lot of artists that expect a lot of things for free. Like they'll expect beats and studio time, videos for free, but if you're being serious, you have to invest. You know?
The UK scene has moved on from freebies, really, hasn't it? Yeah, and it needs the money within the infrastructure to keep it moving.
Exactly.
Yeah. So just to finish up on, if any of our audience want to check you out, I know you've got a big fan base on Twitter. You want to drop some links?
Twitter.com/Z.Productions, YouTube.com/Z.Productions. Search me on the Facebook Z.Dot. Search me on Google Z.Dot. Search me on iTunes Z.Dot. Buy all my releases. It's great quality music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Well, enough respect for taking the time out. No problems, brother. Safe.
Look up for Wales. Definitely coming through.
Who's a fucking gangster?
I wreck my city to the death, no lie. Ever came from the bottom to the top.